For sure, what's happening? What's up, Fredo? What's up, Tiffany? Miss Fuller? Yeah, no losses on the 5-minute binaries, man. Yep. See, we talk about this all the time with these binaries. The 5-minute binaries are interesting because people associate them with taking a lot of trades. You don't have to take a lot of trades in order to make a lot of money. It's all a matter of you scaling up, putting yourself in position at a certain level, and then when you take your trades, you trade with confidence because you're waiting for the best opportunities to come. I mean, that's a winning formula. That's a consistent long-term formula to have. You know, from the time when I started early on in the beginning on NADEX, I used to trade 4 or 5 times a day, and I was using a different, or not even a different, but a variety of different environments where I would be trading in. You know, fast moving markets, slow moving markets, all type of environments I was trading during. And I used to be able to shift and navigate my way through the environments, and I would adjust what I needed to accordingly. But what I began to realize was I started to feel a little bit of stress. And I knew that that was a no-no. It's like I knew that it just was a no-no, period. So, as soon as I started feeling stressed, I shifted. And I knew that it was time to trade less. And I made adjustments accordingly. And, you know, you saw me gradually just make my way down from 5 and 4 trades a day to 3, then down to 2. Then ultimately I started trading once a day. It was one of the, probably the most eye-opening things for me when I began to feel that stress, because I didn't like the stress. I don't like the idea of being stressed with the very thing that you're supposed to be doing to relieve stress, to not have you stressed out. It's like, how are you gonna get stressed out doing the thing that's supposed to not have you stressed out? Doesn't make any sense. So you gotta understand, like, where are you placing the value? To me, I'm placing the value on time, I'm placing the value on freedom, and I'm placing tremendous value on being stress-free during the whole process, period. That's it. Jamal said the market does not test your skill, it tests your character. When you join Team Alliance, you automatically get the skill, but you have to develop the character. Character manifests the skill. That's hard. That's hard right there. Matthew said he just had to get out of his own way. Ooh, ooh. Yo, I love when Matthew starts to talk about it, because, see, when you speak from experience, it's a different energy. You know, there's a different energy, like when you're speaking from something that somebody told you or something that you heard, and then when you speak it from your own truth, it's the energy, the vibration is so much more intense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just powerful, man. When you listen to people that have done it or are doing it, that energy hits you because it's real. So, you know, when these dudes be talking, Matthew, Benito, when certain people talk and they share their experiences with you, it's like, it's goosebumps. Mix it, I reached out to some elders who put pressure on the success of all those in TA. God is good. Shawnee said, indeed, Mark, the training process is so intense that when we trade live, it's no stress, just execution and confidence from intense training. Now we talk. Now we talk. That's what I'm talking about. Shawnee said, tell you what, when you was taking 2 to 3 trades on video at Starbucks or in the whip, you didn't look stressed at all. Nope. And it's so funny because you notice how I said I started to feel a little bit of stress. The stress I was feeling wasn't from the process of me taking trades. The stress I was feeling was the idea that I was spending too much time in front of the chart. I started to feel like, wait, I've been here for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like I started to feel like that. Like, nah, I don't want to spend that much time here. And that's when I started to back away. And I just was like, well, instead of me really trying to, you know, catch when the market is giving the trades off, let me just get on the charts when I want to get on. And that's when it shifted. As soon as I started doing that, and that's what I talk about now, so, you know, so consistently. I talk about that a lot now, you know, like about you get on the chart whenever you feel like getting on the chart. Oh, Mark, when's the best time to get on? Whenever you feel like it, whenever you have the time. Why is that important? That's important because that's what it's going to be going down the road. You understand? Like when you get to the point where you actually are doing this as your career and that's all you do, there's going to be days where you just don't feel like being on the chart. You got something else to do, right? You might have to go to the doctor, or you got appointments, you got errands to run. You don't have time to be on the charts. What happens on those days? You might not get time until the afternoon. You might not get time until night, early in the morning. So it's like, what you gonna do? You gonna stress yourself out over, oh, I couldn't come on this afternoon. I couldn't be on, you know, during the Asian session. No, it doesn't matter what session you get on. You have a skill. Your skill is the ability to identify whenever the market decides to give it up. That's it. It don't matter when it happens. And we know that it happens whenever. 2 o'clock in the morning, 6 in the evening, 9 in the morning. Come on, man. Like, come on. Like this, it goes on all day. It goes on all day. And this is how powerful your skill is. It means that you have the skill literally to whenever you get on the chart, if the market is ready to give it up, you're going to see it and you're going to be there to receive it. Come on, man. Adam said, whenever I hear Matthew or Benito talk, they talk like it ain't no thing. Who that remind you of? I told you, it's an energy. There's an energy that's associated with when you actually just do it. Come on, man.